Basic physics. If you heat water at 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. Ow! Hello beautiful people, I'm Zeca Salgueiro and I'll be your English teacher. Today we are going to talk about conditionals, but for now just the zero conditional. What is it? How can I use it? Let's find out. Zero conditional. What is it? What is it for? Let's see. Complete the sentence for me, will you? If you heat water at 100 degrees Celsius, it freezes or it boils? It boils. Right. So, the zero conditional describes a fact and a general truth or a non-fact and a non-truth. Of course, a fact or a general truth. Very nice. Now, the structure. Every conditional sentence has two clauses. The if clause and the result clause. In this case, zero conditional, the if clause will have if plus subject, you, plus the verb in the present simple, heat, plus complement if there is any. And the result clause will have subject, it, verb in the present simple, boils, attention to the rules of present simple, okay? It boils, it's the third person singular, right? Plus a complement if there's any. In this case, there's none. One thing that is very important to say and is applied on every conditional sentence. If you start writing with if clause, you must use a comma before the beginning of the result clause, right? So, if blah blah blah, comma, and you start the result clause. And now you might be asking yourself, okay, got it, understood, zero conditional, but is this useful? Do people use that at all? Let's listen to a Bon Jovi song that brings a part with zero conditional and we're going to find out. And it's me singing. And I'm sorry. If you stay, hey, I've got a plan. You wanna make a memory. You can start a sentence either with the if clause or the result clause. Just drop the comma. Take a look. If you stay, comma, I've got a plan. Okay? Start with the if clause. If you stay, comma, I've got a plan. But if I start writing the other way around with the result clause, I've got a plan if we stay, no comma. Right? Moving on. You don't have just to use the conjunction if when you form a conditional. You can use some adverbs like when and unless. The only difference is when I use when, I don't have to change anything else in the sentence. But when I use unless, most cases I have to change the rest of the sentence to keep the same meaning. Let's take a look at an example. If you stay, I have a plan. I change if for when and I have. When you stay, I have a plan. I don't have to change anything else in the sentence, all right? But if I say, unless you stay, I have to use I don't have a plan in order to have the same meaning. Take a look. Let's think as unless as something like if not. So if you stay, I have a plan. If you not stay, I don't have a plan. Got it? Let's go. We can use some modal verbs in order to make a zero conditional. In this case, can. Let's take a look.
He can be the finest defensive end in the whole state if you push him to it.
He can be the finest defensive blah 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 if you push him to it. Right? We can use a modal verb also in the present.
I can delay if you need me to.
I can delay if you need me to. Again, he used the modal verb can. So I can delay if you need me to. And observe that we don't use the comma because both sentences, the previous movie and this one, they are started the sentence with the result clause. Okay? And of course, we have other uses for the zero conditional. For example, giving instructions or suggestions. Keep calm and call me if you need. Right? I'm giving some instructions, suggestion, or to show a direct result of an action. If you apply avocado paste on your face, it helps. God knows.
Oh yeah, this is Blart. If you need me, I'm over by the kiosks.
See, this other example. If you need me, I'm over by the kiosks. So, giving instructions, suggestions, and so on and so forth. Okay? So far so good? Moving on. Okay, my beautiful people, let's practice. We have to practice all the time because practice leads to perfection. So, no more talking, let's jump into it. Working with structure. Name each part of both clauses, the if clause and result clause. But wait, pause the video for a moment and try to do the exercise, alright? And then we come back. Yeah, that's it. As you did, on the first sentence we have if plus subject plus verb in present simple plus a complement. And then the result clause, subject plus verb in present simple plus complement. Beautiful. And on the second sentence we have subject plus verb in present simple. And then if plus subject plus the verb in present simple plus complement. Got it? Woohoo! Next. Now focus on the meaning. Rewrite the sentences using unless so they have the same meaning. Again, pause the video for a moment and try to do the exercise. You can go back in the video a little bit if you need to, alright? Let's do it. Yeah, that's it. First one, the computer doesn't crash if you click on that icon. Change it for unless, the computer crashes unless you click on that icon. B, if she calls her mother, there's no problem. Unless she calls her mother, there is a problem. See? I have to invert. Letter C, if you find him, call me. Unless you find him, don't call me. Amazing! Now, Enem question 2. First of all, let's read the question, alright? Valores culturais de povo revelam sua forma de ser, agir e pensar. Na concepção da autora, as diferentes formas de educar as crianças nos Estados Unidos confirmam que as crianças temem quem as amedronta, aprendem com o que vivem, amam aqueles que as aceitam, são gentis quando respeitadas, ridicularizam quem as intimida. One more time, pause the video and answer the question. Yes, let's do this together. Take a look at the text. It's a poem. If children live with criticism, they learn to condemn. If children live with fear, they learn to be apprehensive. You realize that we have zero conditional sentences all the way, and they show a direct result of an action. They learn, they learn, they learn. In Portuguese, learn means aprender. So, the right answer is, letter B, aprendem com o que vivem. Beautiful! That's all for now, people. Thank you very much for being here with me. Don't forget to check all conditional lessons, alright? That's very important for you. I'm Zeca Salgueiro. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye!